Today, I'm doing a review on something that I'm not super stoked about. Where the heck did I put my coffee cup? This is something that I bought and I watched a lot of YouTube videos on, and I watched the photographers that I really respect, and I was like, okay, they say it's cool. I'm not gonna name names. You can find out yourself. So I picked up this item, and right away I thought, this isn't what I thought it was going to be. And then I made a review video about how much I didn't like it. And then I thought to myself, you know what? You know what? Let's give it another chance. Let's give it another couple months. We'll try it. We'll see how it works. We'll see how we like it, and then we'll make a review a little later. Just give it a little more time. And here I am. Unfortunately, maybe I shouldn't have deleted the first video because it's disappointing. What am I talking about? I am talking about the PolarPro LiteChaser Filmmaker Kit. Gotta remember all this stuff for the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Boom. With that, you get the case. Okay. I mean, it's a pretty simple case. It's I can do the wireless charging with it. I haven't had any issues with the case. I've dropped it a couple times and it's protected my phone, but honestly, this is not what I'd really want to carry my phone around in on a daily basis. Pardon my screensaver. Because it doesn't have anything on the front, doesn't have any protector really. It's not exactly, super great. Like the bottom part right here is pretty flimsy. Let's see if I can get up in there. It's kind of squishy and it like kind of bends. For the price, I'm like, man, this is not really that great. And then, okay, so the lock button has that like click to it, and they're all supposed to be great buttons. It's something that they said, like, oh, the buttons are really great. The volume up and down buttons suck. You can't even tell if you're really pressing on them except for if it does something. So like you turn your phone on and you go with the up volume and down volume, you'll see it, but you can't feel it. They're cheapy. It's not great. I figured for the price that I spent on this, I'd have something a little more like an OtterBox, maybe something that actually clips my phone into it, but no. Then you get this handle. This handle, design-wise, looks dope. I love the way this thing looks. It's cool. It's really cool looking. Okay. But this push up, push, this motion here, where it's like you got to push it up and then push it down, and that's what stretches it. So basically you take it and you push it up, push it like this, and put it on the phone, which gives you like a camera handle feel, which is cool. One of the reasons I got this, because sometimes you're holding your phone trying to take a picture and you got that weird like fingery thumb deal with this, you know, but it's got a little, it's loose, and maybe it's mine, maybe it's not, maybe it's because I've used it, and I got to push this thing up and down to release it. Then it comes with these filters. Yet again, man, they did a good job on the design. I like the filter case. Pops open. Okay. It's like a makeup case, basically, like one of those compact things women have. And then the filter has a rubber case on it. And you take these two little things that stick out and you put them into the grooves like so. And I've had this for I don't know how long, and it's still kind of a pain. And you push it down, and it sits on there. So now it's protected, and everything looks great. I'm sure you're looking at it right now going, "Man, that's awesome looking. I love that." And then you just peel this rubber guy off, and that reveals, oh, yes, the filter, which is yet again designed to look very pretty. But yet, I just kind of thought it would feel better. Thought it would be a little more camera-like. Having cameras, professional photography cameras and using their lenses and things, you would think it would feel more like it because it looks like it, but it doesn't feel like it. And they really don't do much, to be honest. And you kind of got to fight with your phone because your phone has its own mind that wants to adjust the lighting and do all these things. So when you're up and down, then the phone's like trying to fight against it, and it just is kind of a pain in the ass. Now, the reason why I bought this is because I don't always have a camera on me. I don't always have my camera bag and all this other stuff, and sometimes you're like, oh, look at that. It's a cool picture. Let me pull my phone out and take a picture. But it would be nice because like my pinky kind of hurts doing this for a long time. It would be nice to have something to make it easier to hold and make it more like a camera that I carry with me every day. Yeah, no. No, no, no. Okay, if you're planning on taking all of this stuff with you, okay, if you plan on, I mean, I guess you could, if you're a girl, you have a purse, for sure. If you carry a backpack with you every single day, for sure. It's not that much stuff, but like, sometimes I carry around just, I don't know, I don't have it with me. Oh, I carry around like this guy. Okay, and this has like my money in it, a pocket knife, a battery for my phone, like the wireless charger deals. Just a couple things that I carry around with me. I don't really have a lot of room left to shove all this in there, especially when I have like my AirPods in there. So it's not the greatest. And here's the other thing. When you see something, sometimes you don't have a lot of time to take the photo. With a phone, you're like, boom, bam, now my camera's open. That's like a couple seconds, right? So, oh, look, there's something to take a picture of. Let me pull my phone out, and then, um, let me put the handle on it. Hold on, up, push it in. Okay, boom. Now I guess that was kind of quick just to use this, but now I got to use a filter. I want to use a filter on it. So let me crack this guy open. Hold on, hold on. Oh man, I'm gonna lose the shot. I'm gonna lose it. Let me get this. Let me get this. Let me get this. Lined up. Okay, and then remove. Bam. Yeah. You see, for the price of it, it really isn't the greatest. And I'll be 100%, I never use it. It's in my camera bag. I carry it with me, but I never use it. I never use it. Never. And I've also found that a lot of my phone mounts that I can just, I put my phone on for a tripod is the same thing. You have your, see, this thing's a pain in the butt to get off. You have your phone mounts that you put on like your tripod, right? You usually put them in the middle, wherever you want to put them. Okay. If you just put them here, now you got the same kind of grip with your $15 phone mount instead of spending 100 and something dollars on these three things and a crappy case. And the case, I have to keep this case on always. Like, I like to change out my cases. I like to have different, you know, different stuff. I like cool cases for my phone. I spend a buttload of money on an iPhone, so I want to have stuff that's cool, and I'd like to have something that's a little more protective. So like if I want to put an OtterBox on it, well now that's not going to work. None of it. And especially since it's got these grooves right here. See those grooves? And that's what this handle hooks onto. So without this case on, none of this works. Nothing. I mean, this would be kind of cool if I could, use it as a phone mount just because it's cool looking. And it's got this weird lock that I really kind of it just annoys me for the most part. But Disappointed, disappointed. And I mean, these filters, they're okay, but I mean, for the most part, I could just edit and do whatever they do on my phone after I take a picture. And my phone, I can adjust things as well or get a different app, which is just on my phone. So I just, man, seriously disappointed. That's the wrong button. So obviously, you are probably wanting something like this. So I figured I would just be cool and check out a couple things on Amazon. And, I always go for like the 5-star or highest reviews I can get. So below, I'll have the links to these things, but some alternatives that are cheaper are I found a case that I'll put like right here that is like it's like a camera case and it's actually waterproof. You can go underwater with it, and that's 50 bucks. The universal diving underwater case for your iPhone. I mean, 50 bucks, that's a lot better than 150 bucks, and it's a cool case that will protect your phone and you can go underwater with. There's another one um, that has the camera grip, tripod mounts, all that stuff, and that's $15. Okay, and it has a cold shoe adapter. This does not have anywhere to put an adapter on it, so I can't use a light. And FYI, with the filters, if you turn the light on, you can't do it. It reflects off of the inside, and it just screws everything up. So you can't use a flash or a filter, and you don't have a mount for a light or anything on the Polar Pro. So that's another thing I didn't mention, but now you know. Also, how about a SmallRig? I actually have a SmallRig, that's the company, SmallRig, for my Insta360 action camera, and I love it. It is metal, it's tough, it looks badass, and it's got plenty of mounts and all this other stuff on it. So for your phone, there's a SmallRig video cage, and that's 45 bucks. I'll put the links to things in there. Before you go spend 150 bucks on something, man, just hit up Amazon. Oh, and by the way, I didn't get this off of Amazon. I bought this from a legitimate company, and it's disappointing. I should have just went on Amazon. Peace.